Your blood has washed away my sin. Jesus, thank you. Hey friends, this is the song Jesus, Thank You. And this is a simple way to chord along to this song. I've kind of stripped it down to the basics for you. Have a lot of fun. Make sure to stop the video. If you click on the description below, you'll have the link to the chord sheet and it'll make a lot more sense as we go through it. All right, so in this key, we have D, G, A, and then we have a B minor, and that is it. All right, so let's go through those 4 chords. So if you look for this group of 2 black notes, play a thumb in the note between there. So this is D, F sharp, A, and that is a D major chord, okay? And this is a triangle shape. If you can kind of remember it as a triangle, that'll help you to know the next chord I'm going to play, okay? So it has white, black, white. Okay, freeze that shape, so to speak, in your hand and move down here to the A position where the A is tucked between the group of 3 black notes and play A, C sharp, E. Okay, A major chord. All right, let's move down 1 set of notes and we're in the G position. Okay, G, B, D. And then our B minor is the only other kind of crazy chord. So we play B, D, F sharp, and I play fingers 1, 2, 3, and that's B, D, F sharp. I think it's easier to play those 3 fingers, but if you find other fingers that feel more comfortable for you, feel free to do that. All right, so let's take a look at the left hand. We're gonna play single notes down here. Ooh, I see an E minor that is stuck in there really quickly in verse 1 and 2. Sorry. So here is the E minor, E, G, B. Okay. White, white, white. Just 3 white notes right there. Excuse me. All right. So left hand, let's talk about the single notes that we're going to be playing. So we're going to be playing a G single note with our G chord. Okay. A to A. B minor to B in the bass. Okay, then our D to D in the bass, and then our E minor. We're just going to open this thumb open 1 note to play that single note there. I wouldn't move your hand out of position, just open that and play the E minor there. Okay, E, I should say. All right, so I'm going to sing through verse 1, and then I'm going to break down the rhythm on how to bring the 2 hands together so you can hear how it sounds. The mystery of the cross I cannot comprehend. The agonies of Calvary. You, the perfect Holy One, crushed your Son, who drank the bitter cup reserved for me. Okay. So this is a simple ratio. This song is written in 4/4 signature. So it's a real neat way to just go together, right, together, right, together, right, together, right. It's a nice simple marching rhythm to at least give you a foundation to play the song, okay? So we're just going together, right, together, right, together, right, together, right. Okay, you're just going through those chords I was just practicing through. B minor, G, D, A. Okay, so let's break it down slower so you can play along with me. And if you want to just play right hand only, you sure can, and then play left hand and then bring the 2 hands together. That could be an option as well. So we start out with that B minor. The mystery of the G, cross I cannot, D, comprehend. And the G, agonies of D, Calvary, B minor, you the perfect G, Holy One, D, sorry, crushed your A, Son, who. Okay, this is where we just open up our left hand, play that E minor, or E. You drank the bitter D, cup reserved for A chord. Me. Moving on to that chorus. Actually, let me take a second here. When you notice patterns in your music, that helps simplify things. So in the verses, verse 1 and 2, lines 1 and 3 are the same. Okay. Lines 2 and 4 are a bit different. Let's take a look at the chorus that we're going to move into if there's any patterns. So we have D, A minor, B minor, G. Second line is the same. D, B minor, G. And then the next 3 lines are a bit different. But if you start to notice some of that repetitive chords or every other line being the same, you kind of get into a little bit of a rhythm there too. Oops, sorry. All right, let's move into that chorus. We're starting out with that D chord there. Your blood as A chord washed away my B minor sin, Jesus, G. Thank you, the D. Father's wrath come A. Completely satisfied, B minor. Fight, Jesus, G. Thank you. Here's that B minor again. Once you're in A, me. Now D chord. Seated at your G chord table, Jesus, A. Thank D, you. Okay, then verse 2 is the same as verse 1. And then we just have the little bridge at the end. So we're just starting out with that B minor. Lover, A, of my D, soul, G. I want to D, live, A, for G. And then you can repeat that. Lover of my soul. Okay. I'm going to play it beginning to end so you can play along with me when you feel comfortable to do that. If you lose your spot or you goof up on a chord, just find the next place that you can jump in with me and have a lot of fun. Here we go. The mystery of the cross I cannot comprehend. The agonies of Calvary. You, the perfect Holy One, crushed your Son, who drank the bitter cup reserved for me. Your blood has washed away my sin. Jesus, thank you. The Father's wrath completely satisfied. Jesus, thank you. Once your enemy, now seated at your table. Jesus, thank you. By a perfect sacrifice I've been brought near. Your enemy you've made your friend, pouring out the riches of your glorious grace. Your mercy and your kindness knows no end. Your blood has washed away my sin. Jesus, thank you. The Father's wrath completely satisfied. Jesus, thank you. Once your enemy, now seated at your table. Jesus, thank you. And Jesus, thank you. Lover of my soul, and I want to live for you. Lover of my soul, and I want to live for you. Lover of my soul, and I want to live for you. Your blood has washed away my sin. Jesus, thank you. the Father's wrath completely satisfied. Jesus, thank you. Once your enemy, now seated at your table. Jesus, thank you. And Jesus, thank you. Your blood has washed away my sin. Jesus, thank you. The Father's wrath completely satisfied. Jesus, thank you. Once your enemy, now see